Good morning, everybody. Welcome. This is your boy Tony Danzig on the mic. We are here for the Nürburgring 24-hour race today. I'm joined in the booth by the one and only Shane Asubi Dodger. Shane, say hi to everybody.
Hello. Welcome to the Noobs first Enduro series. We've been waiting for this series to kick off for like the last month or so, so super excited that it's finally here.
Super excited, yeah. I'm looking forward to some good racing tonight. Should be interesting. We're at the Nürburgring 24-hour. That includes the GP circuit. I got my little stats here. How many turns in that? A total of 73 turns. So that's a lot. It's going to be a lot of fun today.
It's an 8-minute plus track time, lap time, so it's gonna definitely have a lot of opportunity for these drivers to meet the walls if they haven't gotten a whole lot of practice in. And we're kind of even seeing now people going. We've got 38 drivers today, 42 on track right now. And we've kind of definitely seen, like, on their outlap for qualifying, we had a bit of scrunching up there at the end of the GP circuit. But it looks like people are on some valid outlaps right now.
Let's see if I can get there. So no one has set down a time yet. We'll keep the overall on screen during qualifying here. But I'm excited. This is a collaboration race today. We have the Noobs Are Us group, team, club, however you want to call them, and the ORL, the Odyssey Racing League as well. Join in hands, join in bodies for this endurance series. It's going to be a 6-part series of 6 races, changing different times of the endurance races. This is going to be a 2-hour race today. Some others will get up to about, I think, 3 to 4 hours as well, so that'll be pretty interesting to see. I'm really excited for this series. I'm sad I can't be a part of it as far as racing goes, but to be a broadcaster is just as much excitement because then I can watch and see what's going on.
Yeah, when we announced that we were doing an Enduro series, it was about a month ago. I was so excited for it. Little bummed to not be racing, but super excited to be up here in the booth just because we get to see all of the action. And it's going to be awesome. We're partnering. We had some drivers join an ORL league a couple seasons ago, and we partnered with them for this Enduro series. So we're streaming. ORL is doing all the live stewarding, which we may see kick in sooner rather than later, as during our brief, drivers were instructed not to assassinate the cones separating the end of the ring and the GP circuit, and I see some of those cones just about everywhere. So we'll see if that starts to kick in, or we'll see that maybe play into the race later. Yeah, in the Twitch chat, the holy cinematic intro, Jeremy, who's working right now and unable to make it, worked. I think he put 6 hours into that intro, and it just looks awesome.
It looks buttery beautiful, yeah.
It's so good. I remember we showed it to us the first time, and he was looking for feedback on it. I was like, I don't know what you want. This is awesome. It's so good.
Is that better, Jeremy? I adjusted the music there. I never listening to the stream myself, so I don't know how loud everything actually is, so I apologize for that. We're on Barn right now with Mr. Dean Solomon. He's heading down the circuit now. He's currently, I believe he's... Oh, I thought he was the furthest on track. I was mistaken. But heading down to the foxhole now. I love this corner right here. This right-hander and left-hander.
Yeah. It's got an interesting... when I was first practicing this track, because I've never really raced Nords before, it's got an interesting kind of entry line with a late turn in that makes it a really fun corner.
Oh, I love the Nords. I've been doing the Nords for a long time now. I think when I started AC, like original Assetto Corsa, I didn't have any of the downloads or anything, so it was only Assetto or Nordschleife that I ran, and I ran it all the time. Fun track.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I didn't get like a super fast time on it. I think we had our league race with the GT3 Americas with ORL on Thursday, and I set my PB with like 8:23 in the Audi, and I was still 7 seconds, 8 seconds behind all the fast boys up front.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think on ACC my fastest, I want to say it's like it's anywhere from an 8:21 to an 8:23. I want to say it's closer to that 21, maybe a 20, but I can never break into the 19s. I was watching some of the drivers during the practice leading up to tonight's race, or up to the morning's race, and some people were down into the 12s, into the 10s. I think a little
when you
bit.
Watch,
I think a little bit faster than that. So.
Yeah, when you're learning the track and you hit like, because I first
oh no!
Flag there by Apophis. Yeah.
As soon as I switched to him, dang, that stinks. He's
that
right at the end too.
If you come out of that last carousel and you get in the throttle a little too early, coming off of that bump, it can just unsettle that car, and you'll see that oversteer come out of there. But going back, when you first kind of start driving the track, you know, you're just excited to get under like a 9-minute time, you know, and then you hit that like 8:45 benchmark.
Oh no!
Oh, track car in the middle of the track stopped.
Oh, that is not where you want to stop. Oh my goodness.
It's going to be interesting. We're seeing these cars return to pits, and obviously there's no repair time. Once they return to pit and quality, they can go right back out. But with only a 20-minute qualifying, and you have, you know, your out lap takes some time, and with an 8-minute lap time, we may see some drivers here not even put down a qual and start near the back of the pack.
Yeah, I believe that, especially if you decided to not cut the GP circuit, you know, or the Nordschleife, and cut at the end of the GP circuit to start the cycle over again, and you ran the full lap the first time, and then you have to do another full lap at 16 minutes. You're only getting one lap to qualify. So
of course you'll wreck another yellow flag there. It looks like at the second carousel. You get to that second carousel, you invalidate, and you've wasted 8 minutes, like you said. So it's Reshi in chat too. When you're learning a valid lap is I remember the first valid lap I had on this track, actually, because I was so stoked that I finally put down a valid lap. And going back to what you were saying before, Tony, when you watch these fast guys put down like an 8:12, it just seems insane, the amount of pace that they just carry through everywhere.
Speaking of an 812 here, ooh, that's a nice looking Lexus BSR. I like that. Marcus Soberg.
I was gonna say, I look forward to today to butchering everybody's name and butchering all the corner names with you, because
you're doing the driver's name for the grid walk, by the way.
Oh boy.
Not it. I'm not taking that one.
It looks like the BSR Soberg, and probably I would imagine Chase Jones, unless he's driving with somebody else.
But he set down an 8-minute 12. So he's leading everything right now. We got Putlock right behind him, 3 seconds and a quarter, 3 seconds and a half, a little bit right behind him, but he's up. He's already up a second almost. Well, he was. So
yeah, that's the nice thing about completing. If you can get that first lap down, the amount of speed that you carry across the line compared to doing a joker lap, you're gonna gain, you know, an automatic second.
Looking at the board here, trying to see who's on a clean lap, who's not. Just sitting in the pits.
Bear with us as I expect a lot of yellow flags today. So it'll be hard for us to keep up with everything. Right now, like at least on my ACC race control, just about everybody's showing a yellow flag. That's not quite the truth in game.
I'll be muting my mic from time to time just to yell at my dog, so don't bother me. or don't mind me.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a couple drivers here. Looks like we got about 11 drivers that have put down a lap. Oh, look, Casey got a lap. Casey Swanson, you got a lap down. Way to go, Casey. Devin Anthony, Pasaboon's up there in 5th place. Menendez down in 3rd place. That's where I expect to see him. I don't know a lot of these ORL drivers, so I'm excited to learn their names and learn their driving techniques and their craft and see where they position and see what kind of, you know, just how they
cool
are.
To see, it's cool to see different drivers' racecraft. I know I'm particularly a pretty safe driver, and so it's always nice to like watch, you know, just like see other drivers and just kind of see their techniques and, you know, how they go about doing things and seeing their lines too. I feel like even during practice and then when I come to like an actual race, I'm just faster just because I'm following somebody. Oof, off track there into the wall. Who's that for Stoltz?
That was
Vedic?
Andre Batzek. Yeah, it looks like Andre to me. Andre, use that J. Nice, we got more drivers setting down some laps. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, half the battle is going to be getting a valid lap down.
Head back to Dean Solomon here. This car looks so angry. Look at it, it's like, ah!
This will be it'll be interesting too. We have a lot of drivers. When we first kind of came up with doing the Enduro series for Noobs, it was because a lot of drivers were interested in doing an Enduro series, and here at Noobs R Us, we're like really focused on, you know, taking somebody who's like really new or like just new to sim racing or still learning and kind of like teaching them the basics. We have different workshops that are going on. So, you know, for like different setups or like how to be a blue flag or how to pass, and people were wanting to get into doing some enduros and doing driver swaps and everything. So it'll be interesting. Fingers crossed that we don't have a whole lot of driver swap issues today. People are able to get that figured out.
Hey, gargle some water. That's a good idea. Gargle some water if you have the time. That's actually a good thing. But thanks for the follow. We appreciate you having me. We also got Pork Chop giving us a follow. Thanks so much, bud. Happy to have you here. Oh, I also miss chewy pineapples. I like that. I don't like chewy pineapples, but I just like that name.
When 810 being put down by Rodionov.
Oh yeah.
I apologize in advance. I'm gonna be butchering everybody's name. In the Lamborghini, you know, everybody knows. Everybody knows I love a good Lamborghini. Oh, car right there.
Elpo coming over the track puts him into 7th place. Let's see who else.
It's cool to see Ilpo in a GT3 car.
Right? Something other than just dominating in a GT4.
Yeah. Hey, that's a good number 2 Ilpo. I like that.
So we have another BSR guy here. Dang, 8:10 is what he put down already, but he's currently on the fastest lap here. He's got purple so far. F.A. Yantiri. 8:10, that's rapid. My goodness. But he's in 2nd place right now. 1st place is Alexander Rodognov. Rodon? Names are so tricky, you know, because they got to be so specific. It's not like if you just see a word and you ramble it out.
I feel so bad, like when you travel or like you're in different Discords and you like hear people like talking and everything, and then you have like us Americans that can't pronounce like any other country's names.
Welcome to
we
America.
only speak one language.
Yeah, we're a bunch of idiots.
Yeah. Interior looked like he's flashing the car in front of him, just giving him a signal that he's like, hey, I'm 1.3 seconds up on my best lap right now.
Yeah.
Kindly vacate the premises, please.
Kindly excuse me.
Hopefully he's able to get around this car. Let's see who that is.
Yeah, because that'll put him into first place easy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got to slow down. I've already seen it happen.
Yeah, Lupert's on a valid lap and hasn't put down a qualifying yet. Able to kind of facilitate that pass. That was not too bad.
The camera junked us around. He didn't lose too much time. He's lost about 2/10 getting around him, but Zach Schneider putting down the blister of a lap at 8:10.7, just about a 10th behind, a little under a 10th behind first place.
Question and Zach Zach's only going to be able to make the one enduro race and decide to go with the Lexus here. So hopefully his one shot at it is able to do really well with the Lexus there.
If you take a look at this Lexus, you'll notice, look at that name on the side there, right above the door handle on the driver's side. What is that, 3 stripes with a Jeff on top? Whose car could that be? I wonder, is that a Tony Danzig's car? 132? I think so. Okay, Kempa? Chicharron? What's up, Chicharron, bud? We got 47 seconds left on the clock. And then drivers will have, the ones that are close to finishing, I believe they have, what, 3 minutes, 30 seconds to complete the lap they're on? 2 minutes? I forget.
It should be, I thought that we extended the, yeah, we'll see, I guess. I thought we extended it just so the drivers can finish their lap.
Is Ilpo on a valid lap? Let's take a look. Ilpo is not on a valid lap. He is sitting in the pits. Ilpo is happy with his 9th place. He doesn't feel like he needs to go any faster. Where's Zach at on the lap? I just want to see if he has time to... We have a new first place guy sitting here in pits right now. Kren. Sorry, I don't mean to keep jumping around. I apologize, guys. Let me go back to Zach. Zach's putting down a blister of a lap right now, though. With his time currently, if he can manage to hold it, oh, he's got 9 minutes to get through. Yeah, he'll be able to finish this lap. This would put him into first place. 5/10, 5, 4, 4/10. He needs to be at least about 4 to 5/10 up on his lap, which he is currently 4/10. And that could possibly move him into first place.
Yeah, Rodionov is about 7/10 up on his lap too, so.
Yeah, but if you look at his lap, he was in the pit, so he's at a 5 minute 15 seconds.
Okay,
so
right. Apologies on that, still trying to figure out race control. Casa Boone improving on his time. To an 8:20.3, puts him in 12th place.
Oh, nice, right behind Ilpo. You ready for this driver walkthrough?
Yeah, we'll give it a whirl. Hopefully, my race control's in line with what's actually on the grid.
Well, you can always just watch my screen, and I'll just jump from driver to driver to driver to driver. Make it easy for you.
A little off track there for Gloax.
So I selected the SRO rear wing camera. Let's see if it gave me the right camera this time. It did not. Got front splitter. Yeah, go ahead.
Zach able to keep that lap time valid there by the hair of his chinny chin chin.
The skin of his teeth.
Yeah.
Oh, getting a little flighty there. Losing just a little bit of time. A lot of lap left to go, though.
Looks like we have a handful of people that not able to put down a lap, but that's no worries.
I like that name, Chicken Splitter.
Is that Carl?
I don't know anyone's names. All I know is their name in Discord, and that's about it.
I only know Chicken Splitter because it's either Carl or Joe, because they both have chicken in their name.
Zach has managed to gain that time back. He's currently 6/10 up. He was down to only 1 to 2 tenths up, but he's picked some time up going into these twisties so far.
Yeah, that last the second carousel that he just came across, he gained probably about 3 tenths there.
Carl.
Almost a full second up on his time now. It could be so satisfying, especially like on this long of a track. If you have a good time, if you have like a time down and you can get your delta, and you know where you can find that time, and you can actually go out and find it on that lap, it's so good.
While we were watching Zach here, Marcus put down a blister of a lap at 8:09.5. So unless Zach can find, what is it, like 5 tenths more, it's not going to put him up in the first place anymore.
Yeah, he's still going to have to find a half second, and he's not got a whole lot of turns left to go. And 8:09 is a ridiculous pace.
My car is in the race, though. I'm curious, does it have you on here, Devin?
He might not, Devin might not be driving.
He is driving.
Oh, okay.
Once he hits
there he is.
When Zach hits the straightaway, we'll take a quick look and gander to see if Devin's livery is in there. I don't know how to do the free camera, so I forget.
Yeah, Devin, I don't see your livery, Devin. If you're running the Calico Cat yesterday, I'm not seeing it right now. Which is unfortunate. That's such a good livery.
It's showing. It's not showing me Devin's car right now because no, he's number 88. Yeah, it's Devin.
Is Zach on the straight now? Only about a half a second up on his time, so he lost a little bit. Either on kind of that final corner or somehow on the straight didn't get as good of an exit.
We got 4 minutes left on the max wait time, so those drivers that are on track there, you can see there's a couple. We got 1, 2, 3 behind Zach. They will have enough time to finish the lap. What do you got, Zach? Final stretch. Push it. Hit the NOS. Boost. Foot to the floor. Improves on his time. Puts him up. He was in what, 4th before? 4th or 5th. He's now in 3rd place. So good job, Zach. I was curious if there was going to be anybody that was F7 is free camera. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at Devin real fast.
F7 will free cam, and then if you control F7, it'll detach it from the car. Last car we have on track is J Apo. I'm not sure if that's a valid lap for him though. Gotta love the Audi. The Audi is
That's just a clean looking car. I don't see a lot. I don't see a lot on here, Devin. All right, I can speed up. Audi Sport looks like a stock. All right, let's go ahead. How many drivers we got left on track? 1 finishing. PV2.
Like, Apo was able to put down a good time, 21st place for them.
What the heck? Let me drive. Let me drive. Why won't it let me hit drive?
Yeah, Devin, unfortunate not to have the Calico Cat. I should have screenshot it, but it's such a good livery. We'll look forward to seeing that 2 weeks from now. So we're alternating every other week for the Enduro race. I think next race is going to be... Here's out.
The grid today, let's give you a rundown here. There we go. Let me get my ACC going. Everything froze on me, so I do apologize about that. Starting grid, perfect. All right, you gonna get ready for this walkthrough here?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's go ahead and get everything loaded up.
I apologize in advance for butchering everybody's names, but we're gonna give it our best shot. I promise.
All right. Do you see that on screen there?
I see your screen that you're sharing with me. Oh yeah, there we go. In first place in the 23 for pole position in the Lamborghini, you love to see it. My favorite car, Rodionov. Second place, M. Soberg in that BSR Lexus. Third place, we have our very own Zach Snyder, aka Tony Danzig in the Lexus. Fourth place, B. Zeitz in another Lambo. Gorgeous livery for that car. In fifth place, Sonmez, BSR Ferrari. Sixth place, Nathan Smith Adams in the Aston. Seventh place, Adam Turai with a somewhat new wheel. Eighth place, Nico Menendez. Ninth place, we have Hofis in the lime green 992. 10th place, Ben Cador in the Ferrari. S. Brown in 11th. 12th, we have Selena Boonstra. In 13th place, we have M. Scott. In 14th, we have Ilpo. Not going to pronounce your last name in the 404 Aston. 15th place, we have Mike Burkhoff. In 16th, we have Candles. In 17th, we have Batik. 18th, we have Solovix. 19th, Robat. 20th, we have Tafoda in the BMW. J. Oppo in 21st. And in 22nd, we have Lupert in that group of BMWs. In 23rd, we have Langkow in the Audi. Love to see it. 24th, Loax in the BMW. Casey Swangsinger in 25th with the McLaren. Devin Anthony with the black, soon-to-be Calico in the Audi. Jay Iran in the Ferrari. 28th, M. Stoltz in the Ferrari. 29th, M. Cicerone in the 999 Aston. Joe Allenson in 30th. Peter Zach in the Mustang in 31st. 32nd, we have D. Solomon, Porsche. Jay Kraus in the Ferrari. U. Donor in the BMW. Sean Bramer, 35th, Mid-Pack Mafia. And the Lexus, 36, we have Lozowski. And 36, 37th, Carvalho, 38th, Nick Woods, A. Bader. 39th, Drew Freiberger in the MPM Mustang, Espinoza in 42nd, and Sam Powell in the BMW 96. I butchered that, I'm so sorry.
The starting grid ended.
That was a lot to get through.
Yeah, right.
That was a lot to get through. Able to make through the first turn rather cleanly for these guys, it looks like. We can.
Why is this?
Few cars turned around on track, look like they're holding their brakes. They're kind of backing up and rejoining.
Yeah, that was a long walk through there. Next time we're gonna have to start it beforehand.
Yeah, we started a little bit late with our little technical difficulty there, but luckily we haven't missed out on too much action as these guys are coming up in this Schumacher S's. Hopefully, fingers crossed, and I don't think that it's possible, but hopefully we don't see anybody try to do a Joker lap here. Because I think there's barriers in the way, but
that would be kind of funny. All right, we're on board with Adam Touray right now in the BMW, fighting off the BSR there on his left-hand side. Heading into chicane. Oh, it's chicane. Krassenbinden.
Radinov and Soberg, Snyder, we have everybody hopping onto the ring for 2 hours. Today it looks like the weather's pretty clear. We have a car side backwards. Oh! As he got ran into, he's still holding his brakes. He's keep getting bumped into right at the start of the ring. Cars are sideways. People are backwards.
What number was that?
Oh, there's a whole "we're complete" stopped at the start of the ring. We have Sean Bramer and the Mid-Pack Mafia Lexus just waiting for cars to get out of the way. Still waiting for cars to get out of the way. That's unfortunate to see. Lots of yellow flags to start this.
Yeah, I was trying to... Do we know what car that was? The original number that
no, I was free cam when I first saw everything, so my race controls being a pain.
Oh, we got somebody off track into the wall there.
Name of the game today is going to be definitely survival, I would say. For 2 hours, even though those drivers at the rear looks like we have somebody maybe even back in pits already, there's still time to come back. You know, 2 hours on the Nordschleife, you never know what can happen.
I'm trying to get it to show me the full, and it's not. Like, I want the relatives to pop up, and it's not popping up for me here.
Oh, sliding out for, who's that? Adam Touray? Puddock? Puddock in the Noobs RS Beamer. I think maybe that's Foxhole that he's at. And these tracks are... Oh, man, the Ferrari crashing right into the next to him.
They're both just hanging out there on track. Dang.
Yeah, oh, another car sideways in the Foxhole as well, you saw there. This track is so skinny, it's going to be really hard for these drivers, especially if you get around backwards to try to right yourself and rejoin properly. We see a lot of position changes right now. Kind of hard to like keep up with everything at the moment.
A little bit, yeah.
And my race control's still showing everybody's flags. It's not letting it pop up. And a lot of drivers, you're going to see a lot of damage on these cars. You know, one lap in, it's going to be interesting to see if that affects pit strategy at all. You know, Tony, like at what point, oh, we see another car sideways there right in front of Adam, and miss. See if I can get around him. At what point, Tony, would you consider pitting? With the amount of damage some of these guys have.
Me, I would... So damage is tough. It all comes down to, like, is it affecting your driving, right? Is it actively slowing you down, or can you still push with it? Is your steering not messed up? Because if that's not the case, then I'm going to push it for as long as possible. What I learned during the last couple of races from Ilpo was to save those tires and don't pit, because as soon as you pit, you're going to heat cycle the tires. And I'm definitely not going to want that to happen. I'm going to want them to stay as hot as possible for as long as possible, or as warm as possible. I don't want them scorching hot. So I would probably push it. I would probably, if I could, I'd wait that full 60 minutes, 65 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, we see some drivers here going into, looks like running into some lag issues with Carvalho maybe, as these drivers come into the first pack of 5 cars coming into this first carousel.
All right, yellow flag number 88. I'm going to try something real fast. Okay.
Yeah, Devin Anthony, man, look at the front. If you're looking at car number 88, Devin's got a lot of damage.
Yeah, this is the
you can even tell
Devin right there. Look
oh,
at that.
Wow, yeah. That's going to be big damage from Devin. Won't be surprised if we see him pit early.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate.
Yeah. Of course, if these drivers get the meatball flag, so if you see a black flag with a little orange circle in the middle of it, we call that the meatball. On the Nürburgring, on this track specifically, if they can make it around safely without jeopardizing other people's races, it's going to be better for them to try to make it around and back into the pits compared to just returning to garage from wherever they're at. Especially because Devin's kind of near the end of the track there. He's going to lose a lot more time, but it looks like he's trying to get back to the pits now, but definitely bringing up the rear of the pack. I'm not sure where he qualified at, but that's always frustrating on the first lap when you sustain that amount of damage.
It really is, because then it's just like, there's so much race left.
Yeah, and that's the good news. Oh, Solovic's off track there. Solovic's in the Lambo. I think he's one of our. We have a couple drivers that are running solo.
If you wouldn't mind, whenever if there's a driver we'd like to check out, just give me their position real fast, like Solovic's in position 23 or something. That makes it easier for me to follow on ACC TV.
Oh yeah, of course.
Flashing them lights. It's like, get out of my way.
Yeah, I'll try that, Jim. Thank you.
Ken coming in here, or Kren coming in, heading out, finishing the first lap. Or is that the first lap? Yeah. Finally getting some lap times in. 8:18s it looks like, 8:20s. 8:18 by your first and second position and third. They're all in the 8:18s. So they're all Zach, Marcos, and Alexander. They're all still cooking.
Yeah, if you guys are in chat and you have a driver that you want us to check out or anything, just let us know. We can always go to a driver and check that out as well. Some side-by-side driving coming through. Was that turn 1? With the 992 and that Mustang.
That's James in there in that Mustang. Seems everybody's got a little bit of front end damage.
Yeah. I think that's just the, I think they give you the front end damage when you show up to the racetrack at Nords even.
That sounds about right. That sounds about right. We're going to be running an ad here very shortly. We appreciate those that are going to be sticking with us through it. But we'll still be here the whole time. You're just going to not going to miss a lot.
We've got Nick Woods in 22nd with Espinoza and Carvalho right behind him as they're coming down through the GP circuit. Nick Woods with a great three. That he's on.
So if I'm realizing a strategy here from the top 5 drivers, is there's a lot of blue cars. So blue might be the strategy for the Nordschleife. Big blue, the top back 2 places. You don't even have to hop far back that. They've got a long train going here.
Oh, Nick Woods in 22nd. Little contact there at the end of the chicane. It's going to be tough to try to catch all. Yeah. It's with, we still have 40 drivers on track. It's going to be really difficult to catch everything.
There we go. Man, there was a lot of cars slowed down there. Nick Woods, I like that livery there on that, on Godzilla. NR276, driver shout out. All right, number 276. See if we can find Mr. 276.
That's Soberg up in 2nd place in the Lexus.
Oh, I was down at the bottom of the list.
Or BSR, if I remember correctly. Those BSR boys always fast.
I do like to see the Lexus is up there in the front.
Yeah, it is cool to see him. I knew when I first joined Noobs R Us, you were in the Lexus. So when they were talking about running it, I was like, oh man, I bet Tony's stoked.
I mean, I wasn't as competitive as I would like to be in the Lexus, but I had a lot of fun driving the car. I love the way it sounds. It sounds fantastic, and the shift points on it it just makes you feel fast.
We see some of these drivers, Casaboon and Crobat, with those +10, +15. Those are our live stewards. Shout out to the live stewards. We get to sit here and watch and, comment and
just talk. Yeah, they gotta
and just talk. And the live stewards, they're gonna be replaying stuff over and over and over again just to make sure that they try to get everything. Our drivers, they can appeal. After the race, they can appeal stewards' decisions, and they can submit reports for maybe something that wasn't caught. But the ORL stewards and some of the NRU stewards, I'm not sure if the NRU stewards are involved with this. I'd assume so.
We got Pork Chop's accent about Ilpo again, and I honestly don't see Ilpo on my driver list anymore.
I don't see him either. Pork Chop, you're gonna have to get a hold of your boy and figure out what's going on there. I was excited to see Ilpo in a GT3, to be honest. He had the perfect number. He had the 404 number on there too. It just
BSR strong.
Still seeing some position changes. 25th. Maybe 23rd, 22nd to like 27th, we just have a huge train of cars. Like they're coming through miss hit miss now. And it'll be interesting because we had a lot of shakeup at the start of the race with kind of some numerous accidents that were going on. So we may have fast drivers behind some slower drivers, or like here, we may just have some actual competitive racing happening. It's great to watch these cars race so close.
So I'm thinking Ilpo is already pitted because Chanley is currently in the car, number 404.
Ah, okay.
In 31st place as of right now, Mr. Pork Chops. Or Mrs. Pork Chops, or the Pork Chops.
It looks like Allenson going on a move for Woods. Just not quite able to get done. Goes on the inside, but not quite. Oh, we had a driver off track.
Little slippage got into the wall there.
That's Cicerone in the 999 car. Kind of got ate up in that battle there.
Allison was trying to make a move there, but went a little wide and had to take the grass. He's not
a little bit of entry on the carousel. Able to get around Woods in the carousel. Woods almost losing 2 positions there on that carousel. Just went a little wide. A little aggressive in there. Great move from Joe.
Yeah, that was a great move.
unfortunate to see Cicerone get ate up in that battle there, but it's so tough when you're trying to drive so close for a move. Hill flag for 27. Lupertz looks like he's back on track now. He has to... Oh, man. Kubota. The BMW right behind him. 2/10. Fighting for that 14th position.
Why? Why isn't my game having a seizure?
Are you watching Carvalho right now? That was happening to me too. Zach side by side with the BSR. Putting some pressure on that straight. That's going to be a hard place to make a move. He backs out.
Yeah, the game was having a seizure for a minute there.
Yeah, I was watching Carvalho earlier, and it was my screen kept trying to jump to pits and then back to him. So I'm not sure if that's a driver-specific thing or.
He's got to be running those wall hacks. Heads-up display, yeah. I'm really upset with my heads-up display. Normally I can get the relatives on the screen so I can see how far everybody is from each other. But it's just not working today.
Catching up on chat, no NRU stewards in there today. I know NRU's kind of sending some stewards over to ORL, but shout out again to the ORL stewards who are going to have,
shout out.
You know, they're going to be watching every yellow flag and, reviewing all the replays. Is Turai alive in the race? Where is Turai at? I don't see him either. He must have pitted already.
Adam Turai, yeah, he must have pitted and swapped drivers over. Looks like everyone's pitting pretty quick. We're only 20 minutes into the race so far. So drivers getting into the pits already is going to be hurting them a little bit as far as overall time. Got a battle here going on right now.
The number 6 car is down in 35th with Puddock driving currently. What a battle up front there with the number 10 car and the Ferrari.
On the GP circuit, yeah. Two-ride number 6.
Yeah, he's down all the way down 35th with Puddock driving right now.
Yeah, I saw.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
position change. Position change from Bader in 17th off of Kluge and Casey Swansinger in the McLaren there. Have that train of 3 cars going.
Some good battles happening on track today. We've lost some drivers. We only got 39 drivers on track as of now, so we lost about 5 teams so far.
3 or so.
Like, yeah. It's all good. We're out here for a good time and a long time. Zach still applying pressure onto 3rd place here. He said, "Give me that spot." You baby, it's a wild world.
Bank 1975, go Hamza 188. Hamza Bankador. The 296 in 8th place currently. Getting right up on that Kren.
Look at Nico go. He's like, "Come on, give me that spot."
Oh yeah, I had that backwards.
Come on, Nico.
Behind him. Nico, one of our fast drivers. Great battle from these 2 drivers so far as they come in through the foxhole. I had Nico convinced to run the Lambo with me, and then ended up deciding to do the commentary thing, and he's back in the BMW, and I think Nico in that BMW, he's just a weapon with that thing.
Goofy, you absolutely can still join the rest of the series. Check out, there's stream elements right there, the sim grid. Go ahead and hop into there. Take a look and sign up for the driver. You can, I don't know, I think you can do it solo if you want to. But we are going to have upwards of a 4-hour race at some point, so some people aren't all interested in. I can do a 4-hour by myself. I can get it done. Just have to use the bathroom beforehand. But yeah, sign up. Come join. Come have some fun. Join the Discords. Come learn some things.
Yeah, we race on PC. So if you're PC, then definitely come check us out. Join Discord. There are people still looking for teammates. Yellow flag for, I can't see what number that is, number 33.
Sorry, I was messaging my wife about breakfast.
Ah. That was Nick Woods down in 28th. Looks like he's got a bit of damage from the front of that. I squirreled. If you're on PC, join the Discord. I think drivers are still looking for teammates. So if you are looking for a teammate, we have a teammate finder. You guys can agree on a car and whatnot.
We have a lot of.
I was
gonna say we have a lot of battles on screen. They're all like a lot of people within a second of each other. A few under that half-second mark. Towards the back end, people are a little bit more separated. I really wish my relatives was working, because then I could see a little bit better as far as who's right next to each other. No one should be laughed at.
My relatives are working.
Coming to the pit, so.
My relatives are working, but it still shows everybody for a yellow flag, so between the two of us.
Oh, perfect.
Try to get that. Casey Swansinger in 19th place, about a 10th behind Bader in the BMW number 10.
Oh!
Oh, looks like he went a little wide. Commentator's curse. I'm so sorry. Casey going to be able to get the move around there. Casey with the 20-second penalty, though, so on their next hit, that 20 seconds will be observed.
Will be applied, yeah.
So maybe Bader able to make that position back at that point. Yeah, so round 1, which is today, is our first Enduro series. We have Nordschleife, obviously. Round 2 is going to be 3 hours at Spa, which is going to be an interesting race. And then we have 4 hours at Watkins Glen. And then we go Barcelona, 3 hours of Imola, and then 4 hours of Suzuka as the finale. And I believe all these races, as is kind of tradition with the Noobs series, is going to be fair weather.
Yeah, I believe so.
It's going to be funny. I don't think that the whole point of doing the Noobs RS Enduro series is kind of like introducing drivers who have not, drivers to the Enduro series and driver swaps and all that fun stuff. We're not quite into doing realistic weather, rainy weather. That would be in a more advanced.
That's in our more intermediate series, yeah.
Driver changes on my screen happening. Maybe somebody's in pit there. So yellow flag for number 728. 31st position. It's like they just recovered from going off track there.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a yellow flag. A little bit of an off track there in that Lamborghini.
I love that livery too. Kind of silver and red.
Yeah, it's very clean. Got a clean look to it.
I've been a real sucker for the Audi lately, but anytime I see a Lambo, it's just my first love. GT3 car. Love to see him out there. We got
Chanley trying to make a move on Sean. Chanley being Ilbo's teammate. So they're not
Yeah, I
giving
guess
up yet. They're trying to make some places back. But look at Sean go. He's hanging. He's holding them off.
Yeah, I just turned to Sean. Oh, Shanley.
Oh, whoa,
Oh,
whoa! Did you
getting a
say that?
little loose in the
Oh
404.
no! And he touched the
Oh,
wall. Don't
that
RTG.
part of
Yeah.
it.
All right. Good. 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 Good.
That section of the track. I mean, just the whole track in general. Shanley gonna have some cars coming up behind him. Kind of gets off the racing line, let him by. Um, in pre- in practice for this track for the ORL series, I can think of maybe only a handful of corners that I haven't wrecked on trying to learn this track. And so these drivers, they're trying to be focused for so long. It's hard to keep a consistent pace and not, it with this track being so skinny, it just takes a moment's time to get loose and get into a wall there.
Sometimes like that happens to me on a lot of other tracks. Doing that same repetition again, and then your mind wanders, and you just think about something else for a split second. You forget what corner you're on.
Yep.
Luckily, on the Nordschleife, it doesn't happen to me as much because it feels more of like a natural drive where I'm driving to somewhere versus doing a bunch of circles, doing a bunch of laps on a smaller like 1 mile, 2 mile track. Because what this track here is 22, I believe, is it? 25.378 kilometers, so about 15.7 miles, 15.77 miles. I find it a little bit easier to drive, but yeah, if you get off track or your mind slips just a little bit, especially in these endurance races, then that can end badly for you, badly for your race.
Yeah. It'll definitely play into some people's pit strategies as well, because how long do you want to stay out on an old set of tires? For some people, it doesn't matter. But I know, for when I was still like a really newer driver, just that mental assurance that I had like a fresh set was even enough to make me drive better. Just kind of knowing that I'm on an old set of tires can even just, mind punt me just being the way that it is.
Yeah.
Still got a pretty decent battle going up for first place between Rodinov and Soberg in the BSR. Two Lexuses going. Oh no, sorry, the second and third place. My bad. Between Soberg and Schneider.
Yeah, they're battling. They're the closest on track right now. I like seeing that Zach is competing here and he's not just running away with it.
I was just kind of thinking the same thing. It's funny because like in the community, like Zach is just an absolute alien.
He's a fast boy. That's pretty sure.
He's the fast boy, and it's cool to see like such a competitive drive coming from these two Lexuses.
Yeah, it's nice to see him have to compete. Nothing against Zach, but I'm sure he enjoys the competition as well, and not having to just, because it gets boring when you're in the front and you're just, well, this does to me when you're in the front and you got no one to race.
Yeah.
But man, look at these guys go.
Yellow flag from the 300 car in 16th.
Podium pace currently is they're running about 8 minutes 12 is the best for first place. You got Marcus and Zach here. They're running about 8 minute 14 seconds. And then right behind them is going to be, let's see, 8:13. Who's got the fastest lap on track right now?
It's going to be Rudnov in the Lambo with an 8:12.9.
Yeah.
And he's the only one in an 8:12. I think the next fastest lap on track is going to be Nathan Smith Adams with a 13.8. And he's currently in 4th place.
Huh. What do you know? Oh, there we go.
A few battles still out there. We have the Soberg and Snyder battle for second, third. We have Menendez and Bankador battling for that 6th position.
We got, well, he's coming and going, but we got Puddock trying to make some position here on Landu. So is
Solovic's in the pit. Let me grab Solovic's real quick. Sorry to cut you off there, Tony.
Oh, no,
Let's
you're
see
fine.
if I can drag this guy up.
Oh, is he in the
Solovic's.
standby?
Yes,
yeah.
sir. Hey, you're in the pits. How's your drive going?
It could have gone better. First lap, I had a bit of an incident. Entering into Nords, was following way too closely to a BMW, and he probably braked for something else. So
There was quite a pile up on the first turn to the north there. Did you get caught up in that?
Oh yeah, I got completely Austin Powers in that section, so I had to do a 38-point turn to get back. But that was not optimal.
I told you I'd try to snag you in the pits. I see you're back out on track now. I'll drag you back down to your channel so you can concentrate, but good luck on the rest of your race.
I'll definitely need it, thank you.
Have a good one, brother.
Yeah.
Brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, it's don't forget, drivers, if you're driving and you want to hop up in the good looking out. I don't have my Discord pulled up, so I was unable to see it. Oh, my Discord's over there. Wait, no, that's the stream. I'm confused. Anyways, if you want to hop in here and have a quick chat with us, feel free to hop up in here. We appreciate the company. But how's everyone doing this Saturday? How's everyone in the chats? In the chat.
Got a current 10th place battle going on between Crobat and Candles, BMW and the Porsche. The Porsche has a crazy bop here. I don't know anything about I don't really know a whole lot about motorsports, but the Porsche has like a minus 20 kg bop here or something.
We got a battle going right here still between these four. But they've all managed to get a little bit closer to each other. That's got to be a fun train to be in right there. Just doing some battles.
What position is that for? I can't quite see.
19th. 20th through 17th.
Oh yeah, man, what a battle between these guys.
Yeah, the amount of battles is fun to watch.
That's also what like makes this game great. Like you play single player, you play against like AI and everything, and they're so predictable. But you're able to come into a league looking for clean racing, and now you look here, you have an 8.5 minute track time on the Nürburgring. You're doing a 2-hour race, and you're in a train of 4 cars, just hauling balls out the entire time. And it's just, I mean, it doesn't get much better than that, you know?
Hauling balls. Oh, he's going for the pass here. Oh,
great entry into the carousel there.
Great entry, yeah.
The Ferrari trying to hold off that BMW.
Joe Allison, yeah. We're on board, watching, waiting. Heading down to the back straight. Let's see if anybody can get that draft to really make a move. They're going to be 4 wide at some point here, aren't they?
Yeah.
3, maybe?
It looks like the McLaren had a little bit of a run, but not really anywhere to go behind that BMW.
We're almost 3 wide here. They are 3 wide. Look at that. Come on, get that 4th in there. Squeeze
Right
it
on
in.
that straight. That Ferrari, you start to see that front end damage come into play as he's just getting outpaced.
This braking is going to be interesting here.
Yeah, it looks like they're all able to straighten out, but...
Oh,
a little wide. Oh, into the wall for the Ferrari. Man, if you're going to go into a wall, that's the wall to go into right before pit lane. Take that little bonk on the chin, get into the pit, get that damage fixed, and get back out there.
Yeah. Get your pit out of the way now. Well, yeah, the problem is if you pit now, you're still going to have to pit again. And you can take it
Yeah.
from a 1 pit stop race to a 2 pit stop race. And that's really going to affect your time overall.
Yeah. Looks
'Cause
like Espinoza is going into the pit there. Not sure how much damage he took from that, but it looked like a pretty. But then that plays into, if you and your co-driver, you have a strategy to pit every 45 minutes, and now you hit a wall, 30 minutes in. Get tricky. I forget. I didn't catch who we had who dropped the follow there, but that.
I don't know what's on the livery, but I really like this GTR. The colors are just... My eyes are liking
Yeah.
it. Ayo! Let's go!
Nick Wood's having some great liveries, even in some of the other series that we see him in. Always has a great livery on his car. Like Zach falling off from Soberg a little bit in that second and third position. About half a second down at this point. Oh, I lied. Maybe my stuff isn't. He's pretty close. Maybe my stuff just isn't. Bit. Still putting pressure on Soberg.
I'm just trying to find some racers that are a little bit closer to each other. Yeah, Zach is just... Still, he hasn't given up. Oh! So... Could just be me, but look at the BSR scars when it's coming straight at you. It kind of looks like they're crying. Look at them.
Yeah.
Senpai, no. Me so sad. Ay, ay, ay. Hatsume Miku. I don't know who that is. Obviously an anime person, but... Character. They're not real people. Maybe it is a real person.
I have a couple of drivers in the pits. This may be, kind of their first time getting in the pit, getting a driver swap. Hopefully everything's working out for everybody. I know the driver swap can be kind of finicky if you have more than, you have the wrong driver join first, or, there's a multitude of things that can go wrong with the ACC.
Yeah, that's for sure. Wanna be careful there. Meow. Alright, let's take a look. What do we got on track that's battling out right now? Let's talk to Casey Swansinger here and Hamza. They're still battling.
Yeah, great battle going on between these two guys.
Harknett saying anime liveries are hella cringe. I'm okay with anime liveries on drift cars. I'm okay with them on race cars to an extent. I hate when I see them on people's dailies. Like, I got a decent car and I go to car meets, and when I see the full-on anime on there, I'm just like, no, no, no.
The one where they have like their... I do like the one, it's the GTR, and then there's like the anime girl like on the bumper, but her eyes are like the taillights.
Yeah. No, that's okay, because that's using the taillights as eyeballs. That's a little bit okay. I'm talking about the ones that are, like, full-on blown, like, 4-door car, and it's across both doors.
Yeah.
And it's just some random anime chick from some random anime that they like. Or anime dude, you know? I've seen that, too.
Vedic and Taboda then 0.4 of each other. They're coming into the first carousel.
I really like that orange of the BMW.
Yeah.
It looks good on that car.
Yeah, decent battle for 10th place here for these two drivers.
Trying to get into the points.
Yeah, definitely across the series for championship points, it's not, it's definitely a marathon race, especially on this track. We kind of talked about earlier, it's, you just want to make sure that you're driving your race and you don't need to be dying, halfway through.
You want to take that one? How is scoring working for this? Or did we switch over to more of the FIA ruling, or are we doing it how Noobs typically scores? Do you know?
That's a great question.
Is Jeremy listening? You think Jeremy might be able to answer that for us if he's I know he's working, so he may not be able to.
Jeremy's always listening. I would just assume that we were doing it the way that we've always done it. But now that you ask, I don't actually know. And now that I'm commentating,
yeah, I feel like that's a question I should have asked.
Yeah.
But apparently I'm an idiot. All right, let's. Zach is falling just slightly off of second place. Not much. He's about half a second down, so he's about a full second overall off of second place. Spencer Brown in the pits. Got a couple drivers in pits.
Spencer Brown, or R. Brown of the Mid-Pack Mafia, 144 laps put down on the practice server for Brown.
Oh man!
I think Solvex, who we talked to earlier in the Lambo, pointed out that he has more laps down than the 24-hour race at this track. And Arbot only counts valid laps, so who knows how many invalid laps Brown put down. Brown could probably drive this track with his eyes closed at this point. 144 practice laps on this track has got to be wild. Yellow flag coming from number 88. Devin in 33rd. Maybe a little spin from the Audi there.
Yeah, it looks like he's already back on track. I was just taking a look at the scoring here. It looks like everything from 20th place and up is going to get points. Starting at 50th for first point, 44 for second. Dang, first place really takes an advantage of the 6-point lead on there. But it varies as it drops down. It's not necessarily 4 points every time. It goes from 4 to 2 points. But last place, 20th place getting, not last, but 20th place getting 1 point, 19th getting 2, 18th getting 3, and so on. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. So that's interesting. That's interesting. That'll change it up for those in those spots. Okay, thanks for putting that in there, Harknet.
Yeah, Harknet from the ORL are we doing success penalties for this as well? Or not? I could squirrel and I love the sound of the Audi so much.
Oh, Zach has fallen off from second place, or third place back into fourth place. We must have missed something with him getting a little squirrely there. Looks like we haven't had any accidents in a while, which is nice. We have had some Oh. Right as I speak of the devil, we just had an accident. Number 96. Looks like he doesn't look too damaged, so he's doing all right there. Must have been just a little bit of an off. Maybe a little bit of a bump.
Definitely some tight racing from those two BMWs, so maybe just a little mind punt off into the grass.
Yeah. Yeah, he probably just went off the grass himself, because I don't even see any damage to the car or any scrapes, bruises, anything like that.
Yeah. We see some flashing coming back from U Donor in the 97 BMW.
I love some good flashing. I'm a flasher. Get out of my way. It's more of a mind game than anything, right? It's just like you make them think you're going to go in for the corner, or just kind of get them hopefully to look in their rearview mirror and not pay attention to the road. So there's a couple different reasons why I flash. But It's funny because Noobs R Us had to make a new rule about flashing because of me. Well, you live, you learn.
The battle continues for second, third, and fourth as we've got Soberg Snyder and Nathan Smith Adams forming a bit of a train here. Zach running this solo. I'm not sure if the BSR guys are. Soberg and Nathan Smith Adams.
Yeah, 2 hours is nothing. We did psychological warfare. Zach's exactly right. We did a 20 for me, my buddy Rick, and Protoss and Devin Anthony all did a 24-hour race at Spa last weekend on Saturday, and we were all doing about I think we did pretty much 2 to 3 hour stints a piece every day for all 24 hours, and it worked out. 2 hours seemed like the sweet spot. It was, by the time 2 hours was over, it didn't even seem like it. Oh, into the wall. After a tough corner. Oh, the BSR guys were running solo as well? Okay. That's good to know. They're battling still. Doing some extra work here. Let's talk back to those BMWs. They're still doing a battle here. I just want to see if anything can happen, especially coming down into turn 1.
Yeah, definitely a big braking zone. Some good opportunities for some overtakes if you don't go defensive. Trying to cut that corner really tight. The GP circuit just seems so minimal compared to like the rest of the track, you know, but it's like you're still wanting to put your full pace into it, but the car's set up differently. So like your car's set up differently because obviously the ring is significantly different than the GP circuit, so you get used to racing the GP circuit, and if you try to race the GP circuit like normal, you're gonna have one hell of a time because now your car's set up completely different.
Let me ask a question to anyone that's listening that might be able to answer per what their teammates have done or maybe you have done. Why did you choose the pit early? Did you have damage? What was the reason? Because I imagine you're not pitting for tires. There's no way you're pitting for gas doing a double pit stop. So, but it looks like almost everybody. Oh no, that's not showing the correct. Hey, it's Kevin. We love you, Kevin. It's a Shane and Tony sandwich with Kevin in the middle.
Yeah, we had Zach go off track just a little bit ago, just outside of your replay window, perhaps. And I think he lost 1, maybe 2 spots there. Just ran a little bit wide out of the corner, so we'll see him kind of try to work his way back up into that 3rd place position.
Yeah, I do apologize. My beautiful wife, has brought me a delicious burrito, breakfast burrito. So I was kind of a little focused on that. My mistake.
Oh, you're good. I was just thinking, I was like, man, maybe it's time for a snack.
You're a snack.
Oh, well, thank you. Not mad watching that Lambro. The livery on that car is just so good.
I wonder how Zach's feeling about slipping a little bit. I like seeing, again, I like to see Zach struggle. Not because I dislike the guy or anything. It's just nice to see him be in a competitive spot where he's got a... Maybe it's because he's in a different car a little bit, but, you know, just to see him be competitive on a different level and other people be around that level and be ahead of him is just fun to watch.
It's great to watch these drivers. We see now even, I was just going back to Boda and Badic in that 10th and 9th place. Looks like they're coming back up on James Casaboon, actually. Getting a run on that Mustang.
Oh, James got a lot of damage to his car. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that speed he's losing.
Tabota was, or not Tabota.
There's no way that Porsche is
Badic.
going to pass him on the straights like that if the car was fine.
Badic was flashing him. I thought they were coming up on a back marker, but James just must have a lot of damage to that Mustang. Badic able to get around Tabota at some point as well. I think last time we saw those two drivers, the orange BMW was in front of the Porsche, so able to make a good move at some point. Yeah, it's been interesting. So for this race, we show everybody it's a red plate, and that'll be rectified in our next race. It should class people into red plates, silver, and then white plates as well. We have some teams that are, I think we have like a semi-pro team in here. I would assume that those are one of the top 5 drivers.
Hey, I was telling him.
Go ahead.
Holy ads.
So hopefully, you know, the next couple weeks or next race we have, we'll have the plates fixed by then.
A lot of ads. Mine show an ad doesn't start for another 36 minutes. That's crazy. You can always subscribe.
If you're just coming back from those ads, if you're just coming back from those ads, I don't know how much we missed. Yellow flag for number 64.
They hit you with 5 ads. That's kind of brutal there.
Like that says I burrowed down 33rd. He's back on track. Just coming to the start of the ring, so maybe something happened there at the end of the GP circuit for him.
Possibly, yeah. Dang, it looks like, that has to be the pits right there, because that is a gaggle of cars that are all on each other.
Yeah.
Where are we at? Okay, so they weren't as close as I thought they were.
Like Sean Bramer in 24th just going into pits now. It's tough when you see the track map, you think they're all bunched up, but it's just a ton of cars on the GP circuit.
Welcome, Dicero. Thanks for following the channel. We appreciate you having there.
Kirby. Appreciate the follow.
Why does the Ferrari have a weird antenna on it? Does anybody know? If I had to guess, it's so they can get better radio stations. You gotta jam out when you're driving, you know?
James Casaboon and that orange BMW fighting for, was that 8th?
Yeah. 8th and 9th spot.
The 9th place.
It communicates with aliens so they can get it to be faster.
Got to download the grip hacks for each corner.
Oh,
James off track. Able to get back on though. Great recovery. Definitely a bit of a pucker moment, especially if he's been off track before. They can definitely play into your mind a bit.
Whenever you go off track, you just gotta remember, you know what? My bad. Wipe it off. Shake it off.
Yep.
Not wipe it off. Shake it off. Keep going.
The Katy Perry song. No flag for 927. 13. Office. Got lime green. It starts seeing. I know I'm not sure if you can see it on your end, but I can't see how many times people pit or driver changes or anything like that. But I'd imagine you'd start seeing that soon. Oh, I do have a stint timer for these guys. So it looks like we've had some driver changes so far. Oh, I can't see the whole teams from this.
Okay, all done. All done. That was delicious. I highly recommend a burrito from wherever that place was. I'm in Arizona, so they only have good burritos typically. I mean, you know the spots, but because they're still battling here, Casaboon and Luis.
I was just looking. It looks like we've had a couple drivers. So we've got Kren, who's in 3rd place in the Lambo. He's 3 positions up from where he started. Zach's down 1. Some other kind of significant gains. We've got Badic in 7th place. He's got 8 positions gained.
Oh, nice.
Taboda, who's right behind Cospoon right now, 7 positions up from where he qualified. So he's having a great race. Joe Allenson in 15th place, 12 positions gained. Carvalho, 16th, 10 positions. It's also showing me a Sean Bramer with the highest trap speed.
That's what I was going to start wondering. I was going to look at. Nice. Bramer's
Go, Sean. Way to go.
Yeah, he's out there hauling.
That Lexus, that no-bop Lexus.
Yeah, on Paul Ricard, when I would race the Lexus, that thing would just haul beans compared to everybody else. Especially once you get it, because especially once you get into that 6th gear, once you shift into 6, it's got so much more in 6th gear that it just continues to go. And
It's just running.
Yeah.
Seen Rodionov in 1st place. It says his last lap, it just changed, but his last lap was an 8:15. That is just like a wild pace to me.
Where are your teeth, puppy? My dog's like missing teeth, like in the middle of her teeth. Long ways. Hot dog length, not hamburger.
Casaboon's still trying to hold off Taboda. Taboda's still trying to figure out a way to get around that Mustang.
We got Di-Suro, Di-Suro? Yeah, Di-Rosso, Di-Rosso, Di-Rosso. I don't know. But what was your fastest time on Nords?
Oh wow, sorry. That BMW making a move on the Mustang on the straight.
He's going for it.
He's trying. That Mustang must have some front end damage. No joke.
Yeah.
I want to see the dive into this corner here. That BMW able to get around the Mustang. What on the straight?
Yeah, they should really, if they haven't, well, no, because again they're trying to maybe not make it a 2 pit stop race, so
yeah,
maybe this
I'd
lap
imagine,
or the next one they might pit.
Yeah, James going into the pit now.
Okay, they both are, yeah.
So is Badic. So we'll see how that goes. Casaboon though with the 25-second penalty. So Badic definitely probably able to get around out there first.
Oh, he's gonna have a much better pit stop because Casaboon probably is gonna have a longer pit stop with that 20-second and the fixing of the damage.
Yeah. My fastest time around Nords, I was able to get it on Thursday in the ORL series. I think I got an 824, like a mid 824 in the Audi, and I was extremely happy with that. I'm not improving time for a
No,
hot
8:24.
minute.
That's very good. Yeah, that's respectful. That's a good lap. Me myself, I want to say my fastest. It's anywhere from an 8:20 to an 8:23. I want to say it's probably like a later 8:20. Never able to break it that, but I haven't gone full force into Nordschleife in a while and taken my laps to try to see if I could do anything with it. But I'm not terrible.
What a run from these two cars down the back straight. Don't know if that Porsche is going to make a move. Yeah, he backs out just a little bit. Trying to through all these cars, but everybody seems to be hopping into the pit now, so it's about the time for everybody to get their pits in. We might start seeing some of these other drivers. We offered it out in the the driver's brief. We may be able to interview some drivers after they do their driver's swap. So we'll try to get down there and try to pull somebody in. I'll keep an eye on the standby channels.
A little bit, I just want to talk a little bit about, because again, we're here streaming with ORL. I know a lot about Noobs, and we can talk about Noobs all day, but I just want to talk a little bit about ORL. Odyssey Racing League. They're a competitive, community-first sim racing league. They've been around a while. It looks like a couple of years. But no-nonsense racing. They like F1 a lot, built on F1. They started in ACC. They've been around. But they have a lot of rookies, AM, pro class races. They're currently championship across the West America. They nearly have 3,000 members on their group. Yeah, come on, hop on in. We're gonna get Mr. Harknett over here. Get him on into the chat so he can actually just talk about ORL. That'd be actually perfect.
Yeah. It'd be great to hear from them. I'm going to step out of the booth for just 1 second while you interview Harknett here.
Mr. Harknett, how's it going, buddy?
Good, guys. How are you guys doing?
We're doing very well. Glad to have you here up in the booth with us. Tell us a little bit about ORL.
I'm going to say we're the second best American league, only second to NRU. We've been around for about 3 years, I think. I'm going to have to use my own cheat sheet here for a second. We started with F1 originally, but that went downhill very quick. So now we're doing ACC pretty much full time and dabbling a bit into iRacing. We're global, so we have races in APAC, the APAC region, EU, 2 North American regions, specifically the West Coast for guys like me who live in Mountain Time. We do multi-class racing, endurance racing once a month. Obviously, we're doing this series with you guys, so we're doing endurance racing twice a month, which is crazy. And with iRacing, we're doing a bit of multi-class as well, trying to get into that sort of IMSA, WEC style racing as well as rookie-friendly series that are free, so people don't have to buy tracks and cars.
Very nice. You said you do. I know we're talking about ACC, but you dabble in iRacing as well. What do you do on iRacing?
Yeah, so that's all the stuff that we are doing now with like a bit more IMSA and WEC style, trying to get multi-class racing, but do it a little differently. You know, ACC is limited on how you do it.
Yeah.
Obviously, we all know that. So, you know, we're able to do GT3s, LMP2s, hypercars, GT4s, and eventually we might try and do some TCR as well.
Oh, nice.
So that'll be a lot of fun.
Definitely mix it all up. Well, I'll have to check out some of that myself because I like me some multi-class racing. Are you racing in tonight's race at all?
No, not me. I actually was not even supposed to be around today, but my schedule changed conveniently, and I'm here.
Oh, well, we're happy to have you. Sorry we can't see you
thanks, man.
racing. Are you going to be
It's
in
alright.
Are you going to be in any of the races?
My schedule, my personal schedule does not allow me to do weekend racing, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
Given my career path, the weekends are usually the highlight of my week for work. So,
Okay. Well,
yeah, lots of fun.
yeah, that kind of stinks, but you know what? We're glad that you were able to be with us here today. And you know, when you are working and we're racing, we hope you have the best time of the day.
Yeah, I appreciate it, and it's awesome that we're doing this because having to coordinate, as you guys know better than, or just as well as we do, having to coordinate all the staffing for a race is crazy. So it's nice that we can split it up between the two of us. You guys do the commentary, we do the stewarding, and that way just half the workload for everyone and double the exposure
Yeah,
and
definitely
double the
double the.
quality.
Yeah, definitely double the exposure because it'll bring people to ORL and Noobs or Us. Not just to bring them to there, but like I know Noobs focuses on trying to help new drivers better their racecraft, and then you know having ORL come on in as well. We're learning more about you, and you know I'm sure I'll be doing ORL races in the future as well. So I know a lot of people
Look
from
forward,
Noobs
forward to that.
do ORL racing already, but I feel like I'm always late to the pack to find something out. But now that I know, I should be there. So
Yeah, man, it's honestly hard to keep up with everything, so I don't blame you. As the more you get involved with this, it seems the less you know.
it really does, yeah.
So, no, but it's a lot of fun, and I know it was a bit of a tedious choice for this track to be the first one on the calendar, but hey, it seems to be working out. First lap was a little bit crazy, but here we are, all over halfway through, and things are cleaned up quite a lot.
Yeah, it really has. I was expecting a lot more. Yeah, we're having off tracks here and there, but drivers are, for the most part, keeping it out of the wall and keeping it out of each other. Like you said, that first lap was a bit brutal. But
Yeah, how many cars do we have here today?
so we started with 40, I want to say 44, 45, but we're down to 36 now, so we've lost some cars.
Oh, that's quite a big difference.
Yeah. But I'm sure
Yeah,
people
there
got
could've been maybe we've had people run into drivers' issues perhaps, or you know, but
Yeah.
kind of seen some people fall off.
Well, at least these guys have one drop round in the championship. So if this isn't their race, then they have 5 more to try.
Yeah. No, it's always good to have. I like having that drop round because it leaves a little bit of I was gonna say a sponge, some breathing room for me to not have to worry about doing so terrible on a track. But then once I do terrible on 2 tracks, I'm like, well, I'm screwed.
Yeah, there's definitely a line there where you realize, like, especially for me, I'll always sit there in round 1 and be like, well, this was my drop round. Then I go to round 2 and I don't do well either, and I'm like, well, at least this is only one of the 5 rounds that counts. And then I go to the round 3 and I'm like, well, maybe I'm just not gonna do good this season.
You know,
Yeah.
maybe this season just isn't for me.
Yeah.
We got a couple more drivers here in standby. Mr. Richard, it was a pleasure speaking to you. I'm going to go ahead and bring them on in now. I hope
No
you
worries,
have
man.
I hope you have a great rest of your day, and thanks for being in the chat as well and talking to us. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Thank you guys for commentating. This is one of my weaknesses, so I appreciate you guys making it happen.
Absolutely, yeah.
No worries.
Well, I know I'll be here for every stream. I'm not sure about Subi, but we'd love to have him. So
Yeah, sounds good, boys. Have a good stream. I'll talk to you soon.
you as well,
Have a
sir.
good one. Let's get some of these. Got Nico in here and James Casaboon joining us.
Casaboon. I want to start with James real fast. James, what's wrong with your car?
I don't know.
You were just
you're
getting passed by everybody on the street.
Yeah, so that happened because coming out of the second carousel, I spun and hit the front of the car, and I was just losing like 9-10 kph down the straight, and that was it. But yeah, I was after lap like 3, the tires fell off hard because I was pushing it so much, and I was losing time. But yeah, I got damage from spinning like jackass, and yeah, losing time that way.
That'll happen to the best of us.
Yeah, I mean, I had a pretty fun couple, I think it was first 2 laps. I was fighting a Porsche for a while. It was fun, but it was, other than that, it was fairly boring, which
Okay.
is good.
No, that's
Did you
always
get
good.
caught up in any lap 1 shenanigans at all? We saw quite a few drivers get stopped at the rear of the pack, but I wasn't sure if you got caught up in that at all.
No. So I actually think I caused some of that. Um,
Sounds about right.
coming onto the northern loop, I had a Porsche in front of me. It looked like he started to lose it, and then I finished him losing it. And he was facing backwards to get onto the northern loop. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, we
that
saw
was-
you saw you come into pit there with a 25-second penalty, so that
Yeah.
probably could have been attributed to that.
Yeah, I got 15 seconds from that, and then I got 10 seconds in quali because the guy that I caught because I was doing 10 seconds a lot faster than he was. He broke a lot earlier in a corner I don't even brake in, and I hit the back of him. So
You said, what's up? Yeah, your car, you were just getting passed by everybody. We were pretty surprised by that. We're like, the Mustang's fast, though.
yeah,
We saw you get
Man.
passed by a Porsche on that straight, and we're like, wow, there must be some front end
Yeah.
damage to that, or
Yeah,
just got
when
so
he,
like it.
where that Porsche passed me, I literally had just spun right before that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a good race so far.
That's
Just
good.
Well, there's-
hopefully we can try and get a top 10 out of it still.
Yeah, well, it's still time. Who's your other driver for this race?
Mike Burkhoff.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Mike's a great driver. How'd your guys' setup work? Did you guys kind of agree on a setup, and you're changing anything like brake bias or TC kind of in between you guys, or how's your setup working?
No, I got a setup off a Go, and we kind of just found one that worked for both of us that we were both fastest with anyway, so we didn't really have to change anything. He did 2 little adjustments, but it wasn't even anything I noticed. It was more for him, so it was fine by me. We didn't have to change any of the TC or ABS or brake bias. I didn't mess with any of it. I just go with it.
Awesome.
So yeah, it was good. We found such an easy, setup that worked for both of us. So
Yeah, that's great. Awesome. Well, we wish you the great rest of your race to you and your teammate, and hopefully you, Mike, can keep that top 10 position.
We wish you a race. I don't want to say the best of races. You don't want to hand James all that much power.
yeah. All right, Tony.
All
Listen,
right.
Tony, when you get back on the track, we can have a good race. All right.
I mean, with you, I'll be seeing you in my rear view, so it'll be a good race for me.
Yeah. Okay.
They don't call me Tony Danzig for nothing.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
That's the test one of these days, huh?
Yeah. Nico, what's up, buddy?
Hello.
¿Cómo
How's
está?
it going? I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, that's good. We're happy to have you here. How's your race going so far? We were watching you there for a little bit.
Yeah, it was actually interesting for the first 2 or 3 laps. I was fighting with a Ferrari. Actually, Carl is fighting him currently right now.
What number are you?
I'm watching that. I am 231. And
Fifth place.
Carl
Yeah,
Manning.
nice.
yeah, I had a strong start, and then I was fighting Ben Kadur for like 3 or 4 laps until he pitted. I didn't really understand why he pitted early, but he did, and now he's back.
And he's back.
Up Banning's tail. So yeah, we'll see how it pans out. But yeah,
Nice,
other than
bro.
that, it was a pretty boring stint, which around here is a good thing because this track is already plenty of
Plenty
fun
eventful.
itself. So
Yeah.
yeah.
No, 5th place is not a bad spot to be sitting right now. So
Yeah,
No,
absolutely. Hopefully,
I'd,
to the finish line.
I had convinced you to join me in the Lambo for the series before I ended up commentating, and now you guys are in the BMW. How are you guys liking the setup for the BMW for this track?
Well, the BMW is actually one of my most comfortable cars, especially around here, because it's very easy and forgiving to drive around here. But yeah, in terms of the setup, he sent me a few options, and we were both kind of busy leading up to this race. So I was just trying things out, and basically last night I was like, bro, there's this only one setup I can drive. I can't drive any of the others, so please drive this one. And he was like, okay, well, sure. And that's how we ended up with this one.
How confident are you in Carl being able to hold off Benkader for the rest of the race?
Not very to be honest, but it doesn't really matter. I think he still has to go to the pits at least once more. But yeah, I don't really mind what position we finish in. I just want to finish. Like, hopefully he can bring it home in one piece.
Yeah, we were talking earlier. It's been about a month since we announced Benkader making a move on the outside of Banning right now.
It's been a month since
I'm
you
watching
announced
that.
That inside line, I think Banning will be able to, Benkader
Okay.
backs out. Totally forgot where I was going with that.
A month ago, we were talking about.
Oh yeah, a month ago we were talking about starting the Enduro series, and now it's finally here. How are you guys? Is there any particular track in this series that you guys are super looking forward to?
Suzuka, I think, is a strong one for the both of us, especially in this car. So yeah, we're very looking forward to Suzuka at the end, especially being a longer race. It's gonna be a lot of fun, I think.
Yeah, Carl and I did an Enduro race at Suzuka with Joe Allenson actually, and Carl's fast in general, but he was definitely fast at Suzuka. So look forward to seeing you guys there at the finale.
Yeah, hopefully we make it there. First of all.
Oh, you'll make it.
I don't have anything left for Nico unless you do, Tony.
No, I don't have anything for Nico. I don't ever have anything for Nico.
I have something for you, Tony.
Heyo.
Why are you so handsome?
Oh, I don't know. I was born this way, I guess. A lot of years of not getting my face pushed into things, I think.
Right. Well, thank you for having us, and thank you for hosting this.
Absolutely, gentlemen. We appreciate you being there.
Laters.
I'm being pulled in stream by Tony.
Later.
Get him, Jeremy. All right, yeah, get out of here, you bums. Get out of here, you bums. I'm gonna pull Devin in.
Got Devin, Anthony,
You get out of here.
What's up, Devin?
In the all black Audi.
Carl just went off track right as Nico got out of here.
Oh, but he's got the position back. The Ferrari runs wide.
Man.
Yeah.
Devin, looking forward to seeing the Calico Audi on the next race. But how's the start of your race go?
Terrible. Yeah.
We saw there's quite a traffic jam going onto the ring there. Were you caught up in that?
Yeah. First it was the second turn, or like third turn. There's a little pile up there, and then the entry into the Nordschleife. There's another pile up, and then I just get smacked in the butt like a couple times. So yeah.
It was tough. We saw Sean Bramer even came to a complete stop for a good 5 seconds or so.
Yeah, I mean, we had nowhere.
There's just nowhere to go for you guys there. How did qualifying work out for you?
My first lap, my PSIs were at like 28, but I didn't want to stop and fix them right away, so I just did a lap. And then I think the fastest I did, I think, was a 33. I can't remember.
Okay. So you're on a 2 pit stop strategy then, as of now?
Yeah, we're doing an hour. Yeah.
Okay.
We've got T cutting in the Audi right now for you guys. Were you guys able to kind of figure out a setup that was going to work out for the both of you?
Yeah. Actually, a couple days ago we've been working on this setup, so it's pretty good. He likes it. I like it, so we're good on that.
That's good.
Nice. Well, I'm excited to. I'm always excited to see the Audis on track. I'm excited to see the Lambos on track. It seems like you don't see them a whole lot, so glad that you guys are running that for this series.
Yeah, I think there's only one other Audi in this race.
Yeah.
The
Was there any,
Audis.
Is there any other track you guys are looking forward to for the rest of the series?
I honestly don't remember the list. I heard
Oh,
Nico say something about Suzuka, but
yeah,
I do like that
I was
track.
gonna say, let me pull it up. Yeah.
we've got Watkins.
Is Branch
Let's see,
Hatch
we've got Nords. I wish. We have
Oh,
Nords,
France, no
and
way.
then Spa. 3 hours of Spa, 4 hours of Watkins, 2 hours of Barcelona, 3 hours of Imola, and then 4 hours of Suzuka for the finale.
I would say I'm looking forward to the Spa one. I like Spa.
Yeah.
Yeah, Devin was one of my teammates for the 24 hours we did last week on iRacing. That was a lot of fun. It went smooth. We did really,
Yeah.
really, really well. And then we had a completely random, like, just flaw, not a flaw in the game, but our motor blew leaving the pit. We pit, turned the car on and left the pit, and as soon as, like, within 10 feet of leaving the pit, the motor blew up. So we have no idea how that happened, but then we had to 38-minute, 40-minute pit stop after that to replace the motor.
Oh my
So we went
gosh.
from, because we started 48th position, we made it up to
Mhm.
15th position, and we were in 15th position when that happened. And then we went from 15th to 39th, ended up in 31st. So we did good overall, but we were doing a lot
Overall,
better.
yeah, we did dang good there. Yeah.
And it was just 3 of us, and we were just hammering it out.
Got Apophis putting some pretty decent pressure on Mike Burkhoff for that 8th place position. Devin, is there anything that you're looking forward to this series that we're not doing already? Maybe a change to qualifying or anything else you'd like to see?
Within this series?
Yeah.
Not that I can think of.
Not that you can think of? No?
No.
Now looking forward to hearing the beautiful voice of Tony Danzig every 2 weeks.
Well, I mean, I hear that every week.
Yeah, that's true. I do talk to you quite frequently. I think I talk with you more than anyone else on Discord, probably.
Not as much now that you're working more.
Well, you know, you gotta pay the stupid bills. The man's always trying to get you.
There you guys. I'm
all right,
gonna
Devin.
better go back to my.
Yeah, go back to your teammate. Let him know how you're doing. And just hope you guys have a great rest of the race. We appreciate you joining us in the booth today. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thanks for hopping in.
Bye.
I'm gonna try to hop over to the Mid-Pack Mafia paddock real fast and see if we can't grab one of those guys. I know they've done their driver change. They're hanging in a different Discord.
I think they're on open push to talk too, so you might have to have a push to talk enabled if you don't already. I do want to give a shout out. I saw a couple people follow us here. Like I said, we had Harknett, Di Rosso, Leon Kren, Mr. Kren joined us here. He's following us now. We got Mr. Night Raider, or we got Night Raider that followed us as well. So we appreciate you guys joining us over here at Noobs R Us. Thanks for being a part of the stream. This battle here is still going on, coming out of the carousel. Apophis. Apophis. That'd be an F, right? PH. Apophis. Apophis. There's a bird outside my window. Cat, do your job. Let's see. Zach is still in 3rd place as of right now, rocking in there. Carl Banning. Let's hop over to Carl and see how they're doing. He's about a second off here. He's fallen back down. He's letting Hamza pass him. Quite a distance to catch up to any cars ahead of him, but he still's in a good spot here to make a move. Oh, he's going into the pits. All right, that's going to move Carl, back up into 5th place. All right. Good job for Carl. Easy spot gained. which was his rightful spot probably to begin with, so would make sense. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, they're still doing battle here. They're our closest battle on screen right now. What's up, Shane?
Was checking in with the mid-pack mafia guys. Sound like they had some driver issues, which is unfortunate. In ACC, the driver swap got a little funky for them. Sean Bramer, who we saw earlier in the mid-pack mafia Lexus, I guess Glenn Jacobs' co-driver, not able to.
Oh, it didn't work.
Yeah, their driver swap got messed up, so he was unable to take control of their car. And Drew Freiberger down several laps as well for the same thing, driver swap issue there as well. So that's unfortunate to hear. Yeah. Classic ACC things, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but sometimes that does happen on ACC. Now, I don't like to talk bad about ACC, but I will say they do have a very crappy, at least compared to iRacing, because iRacing is the only other endurance racing that I've done. But iRacing was smooth. Oh, getting bunched up here.
They coming up on is that back marker involved there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow, what a move there. What a reaction from that Porsche.
Yeah, cutting to the inside like that.
To avoid that. Going on the inside for office. Off now, holding off this other Stadic. Yeah.
And he got by. Good job. Good job. I don't know how to say his name.
Office? The lime green Porsche, you know.
Good job, number
good job. Good move. Yeah, it's cool to talk to the drivers after they've done their pit, just kind of get their perspective on the race. You know, we're not able to catch everything, so and I don't know about Tony, but I can only listen to myself ramble on for however long, so it's cool to get the drivers in here off their swap and kind of get their perspective on everything.
I'm breaking a turn one. Hey, that's us. See James. Oh yeah, he's Burkhoff. 1.15 seconds, falling back off him a little bit there. Let's see, is anybody on Ooh, I didn't realize Zach was still so close to second place.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. He's back up in the third, 3/10 off of second place, still putting that pressure on him. Rodionov in first place in the Lambo, 8 seconds ahead of these two. Putting down some rapid laps.
Yeah. That's awesome. They're still so close to each other. Look at these Lexuses go. Is it Lexi? Since there's two of them? You don't have to laugh at
the rest of these drivers, not a whole lot of battling going on at this point. Drivers are still have a couple. Banning getting around some back markers. Got
Lexuses.
We've got Taboda in 10th place and Sawatsky battling for that 10th place position. Like the Porsche maybe trying to make a move here.
Oh, he's going for it. This is a scary spot.
That's a scary spot.
Oh, a little bit of a touch.
A little bit of a bump. He gives the position back, but BMW sends it through the corner, trying to be a little too aggressive on the rejoin. The
No, I
Porsche
don't.
was giving the spot back too. That's
I don't think
unfortunate.
it was aggressive. I think it was because he was in the grass and he was going so
That's
fast.
true. Yeah,
There's
he probably.
just no way he could have slowed down in time to
Yeah.
make it.
Unfortunate to see, but we'll see if the stewards, if anything comes of that. But I think that just looked like a little, you know, it just looked like Rubbin's racing me.
It's
See
like,
some front end damage on the front of that BMW now, though.
it's like, get out of my way.
John Bramer coming up to the back of 19th. Bramer, we were just talking about 32nd currently. Had some driver issues, had to pit. Looks like it kind of explains what we were seeing earlier. I feel like I saw that car in pit several times. Probably them just trying to get that driver swap done, but
Just want to take a look at the leader here for a small minute. Coming down the back straight here. Just wanted to give him some of a, you know, just because he's in first place doesn't mean he can't get no love. He's currently hanging out.
Putting down some rapid times in the Lambo. Frankly, I'm jealous. That is
Yeah,
crazy
812.
pace to have.
He's running 20 seconds in the lead, so he could almost do another pit stop and be okay.
Yeah.
He could almost stop and take tire. I mean, there's only 28 minutes left, but
Yeah, he's looks like he's
8, 8, 16, 16, 30, 16, 24.
yeah, 30 seconds ahead.
4 more laps.
Yeah, coming down to the end, it always surprises me, even being in the booth. You know, it's like, man, it's a 2-hour race, and here we are. We've got half an hour left on this race, and Zach giving him flashers, or I'm not sure if that was a reflection.
I hope he was flashing him.
I think he's in the Tony Danzig Lexus, so I think
He
the
is,
flashes,
yeah.
you know, they're just like set to go off every once in a while, you know.
So what it is when you press your either the brake pedal or the gas pedal all the way to the floor, there's a little switch underneath the pedal that activates the headlights and makes them flash. So
Zach there getting around Ilpo, who's in 27th.
yeah, Ilpo not having the best of races. He qualified a lot better than that, but he's falling down the pack. I think he's just ran into a little bit of trouble. No, it happens. It happens, unfortunately.
Ilpo's actually up 7 positions according to my my race control.
Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Apparently.
Well, it's so funny because we see Ilpo just dominating GT4s, and so to see him,
I expect him to be at the top. Yeah. Ilpo's currently in 26th position. Pork chops. Sorry, pork chop. There's not 2 pork chops. It's not singular. It's singular. It's not. Yeah, he did. Yeah, see, he started 11th. He's way down. Look, he's lost.
Oh, okay. I'd say he started 34th, but my race control's also been crazy this entire time. So
We all need a fan like pork chop.
we all need a pork chop in our life.
Yeah. I do like a good pork chop. Good pork chop with some like shells and cheese. Ooh.
Banning, we see Banning in the pit.
Oh wow.
I don't think that was a part of the plan. It didn't sound like it from what Nico was saying.
Let me take a look here. Number 231.
He loses that position to Bencador. It sounded when we were talking to Nico, it sounded like they were
Is this it?
maybe thinking that Bencador was gonna have to pit.
Oh yeah, look.
Damage. That's unfortunate.
I think he had 2 incidents. Wow.
Wow, look at that hood.
He got
That's
another
unfortunate with
yellow, so
25.
there was...
Oh man, you know he's meatballed. Oh, he returned to garage probably. Yep. That's unfortunate. Drew going back into the pits as well. Drew Freiberger with that mid-pack Mafia Mustang.
Sorry, I was trying to look at something. I didn't mean to stay
Oh, yeah,
on
no,
so
you're
long. That stinks.
Just calling stuff out of his eyes. There's so much to, like, even if we don't get it on screen. I was just going to say, Sonmez and Crobat going down the back straight there. Got a battle going on for 13th. 24 minutes left in the race, so these drivers are only going to see maybe, well, probably like 4 more laps, I'd assume.
Three laps. Because what, 8.5 minutes a lap? Oh, some might be running 9-minute laps, right? 16 minutes. 16,
It'll depend
16
where
is
the
32. I'm sorry,
just
not
kind of
16.
we'll see how
Yeah,
it shakes
3.
out with
Yeah,
the
2, 3 to
first
4.
place.
2, 3.
Yeah. First place is about, not quite halfway, maybe halfway around the track now, so we'll see how that shakes out. Maybe just 3 more laps for these guys.
And what's nice is there's not going to be any more ads. The race will be over by the time the next ad will want to run.
Donor and Bader for that 20th position, getting the pass done through the second corkscrew area. I lied. Maybe the first corkscrew.
It's alright, you can lie to us.
Yeah.
James says he's doing the math for the stint timer versus the end race, and it'll be close. It'll be close. He's hoping to not have to pit again. Well, no, you should be fine. Cause oh, wait, you're James, not Nico and Carl. Carl's the one that crashed. Yeah, that's one thing. You got to run that stint timer all the way out. You want to run it to that 65-minute versus the 60-minute. That way it puts you in the time frame to get there. If you pit early, then that's going to mean
Right, I didn't think about that.
Yep.
Now, where are they, Kasabun and Mike Burkhoff? Currently 36 minutes on their stint timer. So they should be, a little off track we see from that BMW. Able to get back on the track. Yeah, just doing the quick napkin math, you guys will be at 58 minutes. So it'll depend if there's another lap. That could be close. See how that works out for them.
Where are I don't even see them. What am I looking at? My eyes, not eyes. I don't even see Burkhoff or Kosovoon on track.
Burkhoff is in 7th place in the number 90 Mustang.
Oh, I just kept way looking past him.
That's a good livery you guys have going on there, James. Like those dark stripes. Banning all the way down to 28th place after that pit with that damage.
Alexis just looks like it's crying to me. It's hilarious. Man. They're cooking right now.
Down. We have Donor just going into the pit now. 20 minutes left. He's losing a couple positions. We'll start to see these drivers are going to kind of figure out, you know, they're looking at 20 minutes left. May see, hopefully we don't see anybody run out of fuel. Hopefully we don't see any stint timer violations. He
got-
knows flashing of the lights.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, off track for the. Is that the Porsche?
Yeah, Porsche went off track.
Wonder if there's any contact going into that, or if it was just a.
Penalty for violating a stint timer. Isn't it disqualification? No, it's not disqualification. Is it disqualification?
I don't actually know.
No? Okay. Nico's saying he thinks it's 90 seconds, so. I'll just believe what Nico says. 90 seconds.
Vedic just had a little off track, and Sanmez able to get around there.
Good for Sam now, yeah. Hey, we got a...
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, look, I have a little bit of a. I mean, if you look at the track map, there's still relatively a lot of cars close to each other. Yeah, they're a couple seconds off from one another, but like in comparison to how big the track is, they're still relatively close to one another.
Oh yeah, there's definitely all it's gonna take. We see a yellow flag come out. 6.
That Porsche that went off track. Keeps. I think his car is toast.
Yeah, I mean, these drivers, you know, you're looking at the map like you were saying, and they're not super close, maybe a few seconds, but in this last 20 minutes, we're going to see some tire degradation, and all it's going to take is for a driver to miss a carousel, for somebody to go wide into the grass, and that they're going to, you know, that position will be made up.
That's all it takes. It's funny because with racing, you can be like 6/10 off somebody off their lap time, and you'd be like, "Man, I'm so slow," and then you'd like, but when you think about how fast 6/10 is, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like that's just like
That's the thing that cracks me up about motorsports is when you're looking at, you know, for me personally, if I compare myself to like a Zack Snyder, I'm a second plus. Oh, that Porsche off track again.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a second plus slower than Zach. You know, probably close to 2 seconds, if we're being honest. But you're talking across the whole track, you know, a minute 45 lap time. You're 2 seconds slow. I mean, that's just, it's a 10th here. It's a 10th there. It's 2/10.
And 2 seconds
And
is
that's
nothing, but that feels like forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
When you're talking about like this track, you know, these drivers that are really fast, you know, they're probably really fast, and they're probably 3/10 faster a corner, but they're doing that consistently the entire time. And when you talk about just like being that much, like 3/10 faster a corner, it's crazy, like how
Over all the corners, yeah. It adds up.
We see Donor. I saw him in the pits earlier, but he's got to stop and go 30, so must have had been a little speedy going into pit lane there.
Yeah, Jeremy, the 2 hours went by super fast. You guys should have made a grilled cheese sandwich on that stove in the office.
Yeah, I can't believe we've only got 15 minutes left in this race.
Nice it was a morning race and not an evening race. I like the mornings.
Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate that the weekends don't work out for everybody, but it's kind of nice to race in the morning and not super late. But it's also nice to see so many drivers still on track. I know we've lost a few from when we started. We've probably lost eight or so.
Probably a good amount was probably just connectivity issues.
Yeah.
Connectivity.
And that's the worst kind of way to go. I mean, it's
it
so
really is.
That's
so out of your
frustrating.
hands.
Especially, I was looking forward to you know, Sean Bramer and Glenn Jacobs and Pack Mafia, and I'm sure it's happened to other drivers. Just not able to hand the car over to the other driver, and you know, you hit a couple extra times to try to make it happen, but you just end up losing just an extreme amount of time.
Yeah, Drew knows ACC be like, well.
Drew Freiberger, one of our event managers, I'm sure he knows it more than anybody else. We see a couple of yellow flags just from people dipping their toes into some grass, I think, but... Starting to see that last 15 minutes, maybe people trying to figure out if they've got enough fuel, if they need to save.
Getting a bot buff, dropping some ballast. Oh, that's good. That's gross, Jeremy. That's a hefty deuce. That's a hefty deuce. Coming up on the back marker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this plays out for him. It's you know, especially if this back marker happens to get a little squirrely, it could definitely be interesting. They come into the carousel, Zach coming in hot, making up a ton of time.
Zach's not giving up. He's got 13 minutes left to go, and he's got a statement to prove.
Zach only in for this one race. Air quote. I hope we see him in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Being all over this BSR driver right now. As we see the Noobs RS BMW try to get out of the way, got a little sideways.
You know who that was?
I didn't catch to see who that was. That was number 6. That's Adam 2 Rye.
Yeah. You're just gonna have to sit there. Ooh, that's a bummer.
Oh man,
and then he RTG'd. He returned to garage.
Yeah.
No!
Let's see what happened.
That's the worst. No, he just spun
maybe
out.
To be out of frustration.
That's unfortunate, man.
Yeah. That's tough.
Yeah, because you put so much time in already, and there's only 12 minutes left. Just deep breath. You got this. Because even a pit, even if it's a 3-minute pit, it's still better than returning garage than having to do all that time.
Didn't seem to have a whole lot of damage there, so maybe I'm not sure what happened there. Or maybe there's some damage there that I couldn't see from my screen, but you'll see Zach putting a ton of pressure on Soberg. He was able to make up a ton of time in that carousel, so we'll see if he tries to make a move there. Definitely waiting in the wings, like looming over Soberg right now. Any mistake, and Zach's going to be able to capitalize on that.
Yeah, these guys are just battling it out. They are our closest battle on track right now. And it's surprising after 2 hours on the Nordschleife, he's still only, what is that? He's 0.2 seconds off, 0.2.
Yeah.
Woo! He's doing
right up on him.
He's doing that Tony Danzig livery justice.
Back to him as they come onto the GP circuit. We have one other battle kind of further back that we'll keep an eye on, but this battle for second place, Soberg goes extremely wide there, keeping Zach on that defensive line.
Oh man, he's right on that bumper. He's got to be having a good time, but his hands got to be sweaty.
Oh yeah. I think both these drivers driving solo, so they've both been behind the wheel for almost 2 hours now.
Sorry, I've been snacking this whole time. I'm a mess. Drop round. Drop race. A drop race. So there's going to be 6 races in this series. One team is qualified. Your worst race, or your worst qualifying race, will be cut out of the series, and it won't count against you. So those points won't negatively affect you not getting any points there. So it won't add to your average and bring your average down. So some drivers could just say, you know what, this was my drop race. Now I got to make sure for the other 5 races I don't screw up at all, and I need to put the pedal to the metal.
See, first place, Rodinov starting the ring now with 10 minutes left, so we're definitely going to see 2 more laps.
He could take his time. No matter what, it'll be 2 laps, you're right.
Yeah.
He wouldn't take that much time. He's not going to take 19 seconds. But do they have enough fuel? Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, another lap. That would,
Enough fuel? Is there stint timers gonna work out?
Oh, yeah. There's going to be a lot to play here.
Let me tab over to stint timers right now. See if anybody's in danger.
Dude, I'm telling you, look at that car. It looks like it's got eyeballs and it's crying.
I was just looking at the Lexus actually because I don't think he's actually flashing. It's just a glint off the front of the headlight there. So we have in 18th place, Bader is 55 minutes on his stint timer.
Okay, so he's got time. He's good.
So if we do 2 more laps, he may be in danger there. He's only got 10 minutes left on that stint timer.
Yeah, these top 2 and 3 have been battling this whole freaking race. And the Lexuses. And the Lexuses.
30th position, Spencer Brown, 56 minutes on their stint timer, so we may have to see a pit from them as well. But it doesn't look like any of the top drivers are in. It's like they all pit pretty much at the same time, so we should be fine.
I'm gonna try to jump. Brace with me here. I'm gonna try to jump around and see if I can catch some other drivers while I got a couple minutes left here to see if I can just see them doing battle on track. So I'm just gonna take a look here.
Yeah, we had a decent. Looks like they've spread out quite a bit actually. Now I'm looking at them for 10th place between Salmas and Noobs, but they're about 2.5 seconds off each other now. Love that livery.
Ilpo having a little bit of a struggle today. 22nd position, so he's gained a few spots back, but yeah, I knew you'd like that pork chop.
We see Donor down in 20th place with that stop and go 30 still. Not sure how the stewards observe that, but if you don't take your penalty during the race, I would assume that would carry over or become significantly more substantial. That was a hard word to say.
Stop and go 30, yeah, because that's a big one to have already. Stop and go 30. That could be a DQ. I'm just thinking DQ everybody. That's my solution to everyone's problems. What'd they do wrong? DQ them. Get them out of here. Oh, no!
Oh, off track.
Hit the wall.
Able to collect that, though. What a save. That's a high-speed straight, too. That's a... Oh, you're hauling at that point. Way to collect that.
Oh, Swan Singer special. DQ, banned. A little wide in the carousel there. Well, we're going to have to find out what happens. Let's head back to 2 and 3 because these guys are still doing battle here and Zach's not giving up yet. Falling off a little, but
yeah, most everybody's spread out between 2 to 3 seconds off each other. That could change at any moment. Like I said, the car in front of them goes off track, they'll catch up very quick. But for right now, for position, this is the closest battle we've got, and what a battle it's been this entire 2 hours.
Yeah. Does that mean you're not going to make it, James? You guys are going to have to pit again? In 2 weeks, Ferrari team's going to, in theory, only need to pit once, but BMW is going to need to pit twice. No, you need to pit 2 because 3 hours. You're not gonna have enough fuel to. Yeah, he won picking butt. Andrew.
Yeah, P1, the Lambo. I can only hope and dream that I'm a fraction as fast as that guy is. The Lambo at one point had a rapid pace, an 8:12.97 for his best lap.
His last lap was an 8:17.7, so he's fallen off a bit from that. But considering how long each lap is, that's just messing up on one corner. It's just one little brain fart. Oops, my bad. All it is.
Yep, as that Lambo enters the back straight now, so we'll definitely see one more lap here. Zach's still about half a second, falling off a little bit, a full second behind coming out of that carousel now. As these drivers come down to the last lap, Mike Burkhoff in 8th place, 2/10 behind Kubota. As we'll see, that BMW got a little squirrely, or maybe that's just paying of it all. These drivers kind of come on, they've got a whole maybe half lap and then one more after that to get this battle situated. That front splitter camera, I just love that.
Adam getting
on
10 frames a second on the VR.
On the America Lambo that Jeremy made for me, you can see like the red like LED strip on the front of the splitter in that view.
Give it all you can.
So I want to keep an eye on. Oh, yep, they had to. They had to pit. The Lexuses couldn't make it around again.
Oh, by Zach and these drivers definitely going to try to do. Is there a minimum pit time for this? A minimum 25?
I don't think so. Splash and dash.
They're just going to try to get fuel and get out as fast as possible. Like sober, back already.
Yep.
That's going to put Zach 5, 7.
Dang. How did he get
seconds
out so
down.
quick again?
Side and just see if I can see. That's just they entered the pit at the same time.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's such a significance in the pit. Going for 17th place here, still in the points.
Yeah, it looks like.
Yeah,
missing something.
I
Sober
don't know.
just drove through the pits, so it could have been maybe it's a fuel consumption. I don't know what the play is. There maybe somebody.
Yeah, did he even pit then?
He just drove through the pit.
Maybe he thinks he's gonna make it. Maybe he might make it.
Maybe he just need to conserve that little bit of fuel or something. I don't know. But somebody in the chat knows why they would drive through the pit like that.
Nico's saying a drive-through resets the stint timer, so maybe he was just resetting the stint timer and he thinks he's going to be good on fuel.
I did not know driving through the pit reset the timer like that. That's a
Neither did I. When you enter the pits, the timer is reset, even before a penalty.
Wow.
The more you know.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Allenson 4/10 off of Moffitt for 13th position.
I wonder.
Mike about half a second off.
I wonder if he's going to have enough fuel.
Yeah, It makes me wonder now. I wonder if Zach pitted for fuel. I mean, Zach knows that you could. I'm assuming that he knows that you could drive through to reset the stint timer, so he must have stopped for fuel.
No, he definitely wasn't there for just, he got some fuel for how long he was there. He got something.
1/10 off of each other for 17th position, Glowax and Bader. On the last lap. Bader, I think one of those drivers that I was saying earlier, they might be in trouble. They might be in ballpark for violating their stint timer.
Uh-oh.
Bader with a minute or an hour and 4 minutes.
Oh, Zach was. So Nico's confirming Zach was. So coming in here to Yasubi, I was just down on the pit wall and I spoke to one of the teammates there of Zach Schneider. He said that he didn't get enough fuel, so he needed to stop for fuel before he could finish the race. Back to you up in the booth.
Excellent reporting there, Tony. Way to get down to the pits there real fast and in a hurry.
I do what I can. I do what I can.
Bader with the drive-through. That must have came through for violating that stint timer. We're having a really good battle for that 17th position.
Actually. Let's hop to first place here. Take a look at him on track. This is going to be your race leader. He's been holding it down since the beginning. OG. Is it Nordschleife? More like my life.
Kosovoon saying they got spun out. Mike Burkhoff about 20 seconds down from Debota now. It's unfortunate.
Miscalculated everything. Oh no.
Hey, that's the beauty of doing a rookies series kind of enduro race is, I've only done one other enduro. I didn't know driving through the pit lane reset your timer.
I didn't know that either. I've been racing for a while now. You're up on information that I didn't have, so congratulations.
Oh, Nico's saying maybe. Go in chat now. I don't. Maybe. I don't know. Well, I'll have to talk to Nico after get that figured out.
Nico's just talking in circles. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Disqualify him.
Yeah, just disqualify him. Solovix and Boonstra fighting for that 24th position. They're about half a second. Oh, they're a second now as they come through miss hit miss.
Oh
Back
no!
off. Oh, that BMW off. We've seen a couple BMWs go off there.
He was holding it too for a while.
Able to kind of ride that wall and get back on the track though, so.
On that bumper, look at that. He's not giving up on you yet.
We see just had T-Cut go off track a little bit ago.
Okay.
All alone, Audi doing Audi things as it just oversteers them into the grass. It's unfortunate to see.
So that car that we were just watching there, they're still gonna have to run a whole nother lap after this. Because the race leader, as we can see right now, is not to that back straight yet. And that back straight is pretty much the end point, right? That's what I consider the end point of the lap. Just because by there, you're so checked out, there's, what, 2-3 turns left? And those are, to me, fairly easy to hit as long as you hit your braking zone. So those ones are easy. And he's almost to there, so there's a lot of cars that are still on track and that are close to him, but all those cars ahead of him on track right now are all going to have to put down another lap, so that'll probably switch up more drivers as well, because as we're finding out, driver stints and driver fuel is affecting much more than what we thought.
lead driver coming on that back straight now, but there's a pretty significant gap between kind of the string of cars coming in now to kind of like that second carousel, and then we still have cars now just getting onto the ring off of the GP circuit. So we'll see if we run into any more fuel issues or any more stint timer issues.
A lot of racing still left.
An awesome performance from Radinov there in the first place with the Lamborghini. Finishing, as long as nothing crazy happens here on the last couple corners, 21.5 seconds. Actually probably closer to 23 seconds ahead of second place.
There's your first place leader right there.
Finished the race.
Congratulations. James is saying I lost 3 positions. We got hit from a dive bomb. Got kamikaze. Kamikaze.
Second place, we've got Sober coming across in the Lexus with Snyder right behind. Those two had a great battle all night long. Fourth place, we've got B Zeets coming across the line. That beautiful livery Lamborghini. And this is when my frames start to...
Your frames are saying, what? So fifth place is a little bit further off in the lap. He's got a little bit of left to go, but we have other drivers crossing the lap. This will complete their lap as they go past it, since they were behind the driver. So some drivers will just finish in the position that they're at without the chance to get that position back. Still have a battle here going on this last lap, though, between Samed and Swatsky.
And these guys have been going at it tonight as well. Definitely going to try to make a move here, maybe on the carousel. They've only got a couple corners left, and they're pretty close to each other for this 9th position. See if anything happens going into the carousel here.
Doesn't look like any action was made just yet. He's got some track left to do it, so we'll have to see. We'll keep an eye on that. But let's take a look at the rest of the racers here while we got them still. Oh man, they're close there in the pits. Yep.
Yeah, 728 car coming across. In
728, 20, yep.
25th
25.
Solovix, who we heard from earlier. Solo driver, 25th position for Solovix. Drivers coming to the pits. My race control is just having a fit. Bankador coming through the last couple corners now. Finishing in 5th place.
Followed by... I butchered his name the whole time. Aphis? Apophis? Apophis? Ah, he got 6th place. Congratulations. Welcome to the top 10. Welcome.
And behind them, so Apophis, we just seen cross the finish line. 7th place to Boda, just now getting onto the back straight. That battle's still raging on between Sonmez and
There they are. I was trying to find them.
Sawatsky.
Heading out on that back straight. See if that Ferrari can overtake the McLaren.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be a pretty crazy dive in the last corner to see anything happen. We see, actually, interesting here, we see the Porsche weaving back and forth, trying to break that draft. These drivers, I don't know, we may see something come from that from the stewards trying to break draft. I don't think that is super legal.
Oh my goodness!
Double wide into
Oh,
the
and
straight.
he's
The
off.
Ferrari double come back through.
Oh no!
Trying to get back on the track. The Porsche has the better exit with all that damage. We see the Ferrari try to get the engine back going, back on the track.
That was 100%.
What a dramatic
I saw
finish
that
for
as
that
the Porsche's
ninth
fault
position.
there. Oh man.
Or that 8th position, excuse me. And we see another battle come down here, the back straight between Lupertz and Charles for 11th place. Lupertz able to get around that Porsche and that BMW.
Why isn't it letting me? I wanted to watch it again and then pull it up in my events.
Lupertz coming into the last corner here onto the straight, making the move.
Oh, there was 2 of them right there. Look at that. Hey, that was close for them.
Dramatic finish for these guys.
Moffitt coming P15 over the line. Over the line!
We got ads as we had some drivers go across the line.
Oh, really?
Unfortunate timing.
Oh, no.
See the
Imagine if Tony and Shane did the ads 10 minutes ago. Dang, imagine if we did. Let's go ahead and pull, we got Zach up here in the booth. Let's pull him in here. Hey, Zach, what's up, buddy?
How's it going, guys?
That's unfortunate, man. That was a lot of great close racing there at the end, and then that pit, he just did a drive-through and you stopped for some fuel.
I think I had 3 liters too little to make it, so I had to splash and dash.
Good racing though, great racing. Over 2 hours on the Nordschleife, and you guys were that close the entire time. That was fantastic. I know there was a time where you guys split up for a little bit.
That was fun.
Are your hands sweaty?
Well, they were. Not anymore. They're cold now because we're just chugging a beer now, you know.
Nice.
But, yeah, I think I threw this one away in qualifying. I was on for like a mid-7, but I had a couple half spins.
Some drivers coming across to track there. Tony battle coming through the second carousel.
Oh, are they still battling there? I completely wasn't even paying attention. I'm a POS, aren't I? But no, that's fantastic, dude. Your race went. I mean, I imagined you were having a lot of fun versus not having a lot of fun. Just because
there was a couple times I went off too and made a few mistakes and somehow managed to avoid the wall. So I had a blast, but I probably should have done a little bit better today. It's all good.
Nah, you did wonderful. You did great, Zach. Don't kid yourself.
Tony was just stoked to see you doing the Lexus justice by flashing your brights at pretty much every opportunity you had there.
Did I? I only flashed them twice today.
I think we were looking at the glint of the front of your car and it looked like the brights were going off.
Oh yeah, no, there was definitely 2, maybe 3 cars that I flashed, but I'm not one to abuse them, so.
We know you said you're only going to be able to make the one race, so are we going to see you in 2 weeks, or?
I don't think so. We'll see. I doubt it. I work most Saturdays, and the ones I'm not, I'm out of the country for, so it's going to be kind of hard to do that from somewhere else, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can't ask you about anything you're going to be looking forward to in the races coming up because you're not going to be a part of them. Are you going to be in any of them or just not a couple of them?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. My schedule is kind of all over the place and it can change, so
okay,
we'll see. But right now, I probably won't be doing any more. I don't think, unless I happen to have the day off for some reason.
Well, we enjoyed having you.
Take a bank time day or whatever. I'm not sure, but we'll see.
Yeah, Soberg.
That's the reason I didn't team up with anyone either, too.
Soberg in chat saying sorry to Snyder for holding him up the whole race. That felt bad, but I wanted to keep that P2. How was it battling Soberg that pretty much the entire 2 hours?
I was really hoping that he was like, well, actually, I was running max wing too, so I knew there was no way I'd be faster than him. But I was really hoping he would just leave the inside open going down the hill, but he never did. So he did a good job defending. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, great racing from you too. It's cool to see he's pulled some real defensive lines going onto you, going into that turn 1. That was great racing to watch.
Yeah, that was good
like
stuff.
A couple times where I thought I might be able to like squeeze by somewhere else because I seem to, especially later in the stint, I seem to be faster in the corners like pretty much everywhere, but this track's just not wide enough for that.
Oh dang, we got a. Oh wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I was like, we got a bunch of people in the chat right now. We don't.
Yeah.
I was looking down at the chats. I'm an idiot. Well, shoot, Zach. Yeah, no one's joining. No one else is joining us up here. We appreciate you jumping in the booth with us. Remember again, Noobs or Us. If you guys are interested in joining the series, it is still open. You can look us up on SimGrid. I'm sure Jeremy or someone might post the link here in just a moment. But hop on over to SimGrid, sign up, come join us, come be a part of the action, come be a part of the races. Join our Discords at ORL, Odyssey Racing League, or Noobs Are Us. And come be a part of the teams, the family, the community. We enjoy having you there. We look forward to seeing you guys around. Shane, you got anything else to say?
No, just look forward to see you guys in 2 weeks. Our rookie series is starting up August 12th. That we race on Tuesdays, and hope to see everybody come out and see you in 2 weeks for 3 hours of spa.
Zach, you got anything?
Cold beer.
Cold beer. All right,
good
brother.
Time. Have a good time next time, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I look forward to the next race as well. Thanks again, guys, for being here. I'm gonna send this off to Team FCT. They're doing some 24-hour GT4 racing at Watkins Glen on the Xbox and PS5. So good luck to them. But thank you guys for being a part of that the race. We'll catch you around.